Welcome everybody. We got 6 breaks tonight. We're going to start with our 23 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 350, 24 Topps Allen Ginter X Baseball Hobby PYT 351, 24 Prospect Edition 3 Hobby Box PYT 353, 24 Illusions Football Premium Hobby Box PYT 343, 24 Donruss Elite Football International Hobby. That's a 2-box break PYT 348. Then we're going to end the night with our 24 Mosaic International Hobby PYT 349. Again, I don't have the chat working. I don't know if there's some update or something I need to do to this Streamlabs or what's going on. But we do have spots available tonight. I did know the Nightbot was working. I looked at the stream from yesterday, so there should be a link coming into the chat. Collect 123. Use that at checkout to get your 10% off. There'll be a link popping up. Grab your spots in tonight's breaks. We're starting off with 23 Topps Chrome Baseball. That is PYT 350. Let me just double check, because we had 3 teams left in that one when we went live. So I'm assuming we still have 3 left. And let me pull that list up here for you. The Orioles, Angels, and Mariners are available in 23 Topps Chrome. Here's our list. Again, the Orioles, Angels, Mariners are available. If anybody wants to grab those last few teams, get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this break for 20 in credit. This is PYT 350. You do not have to be in the break to guess. You only get 1 guess per break. You guys grab those last few teams, the Orioles, Angels, and Mariners. Let's get started on this one. Good luck to everybody in this break. We're going to have 24 packs, 4 cards per pack. Get this open here, and then I'm going to grab a trash can. You guys grab the spots in tonight's break. PYT 350. Ken Wolochuk on our first card there. The Titans of Clayton Kershaw, Cal Raleigh, and Cody Clemens. Should have 1 auto, I think, per box. Get your guesses in for the player on that auto for 20 in credit. There's Brian Reynolds. Vlad Jr. on the 35th. Liberatore rookie MJ Melendez. There's Shane Bieber. Technicolor. The refractor there. Or is it just the base? Juan Soto. We have Josh Smith. Clayton Kershaw. Michael Conforto. Refractor of Manny Machado. Vlad Jr. James Outman. Get your guesses in, guys, for the player on the last auto. We do have spots left in tonight's breaks if anybody wants to grab them. Unable to see the chat or post links, so hopefully Nightbot's dropping those links. There's Chris Bryant, Kodai Senga. We have Joey Menzies, Bo Naylor. Next pack. Jordan Alvarez, Vinny Pasquantino, Robbie Ray, Seiya Suzuki. Up next after this one's Topps Allen Ginter X. That's a 2024 Topps Allen Ginter PYT 351. Ronald Acuna, Josh Jung, Cedric Mullins, Oswald Peraza. Brett Beatty, Nick Castellanos, DL Hall, Anthony Rizzo. Austin Hayes, Leon Sosa, Zach Gallen, Carlos Correa. Hey guys, we do have spots in tonight's break, so if anybody wants to grab them, do so now. There's Adley Rushman. The link for tonight's breaks, there is a code you can use. Check out for 10% off. Out of 150, Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees. Anthony Rendon, Andrew McCutchen. Also, make sure you bookmark that future schedule page. Ian Happ, Randy Arozarena, Jose Ramirez, Jock Peterson. Future break schedule, you'll see all the lists we put together for the break nights and the listings for all the breaks we post on eBay. There's Royce Lewis. Ooh, there is our auto. That's out of 50. 43 out of 50. Yunzanel Diaz. Yunzanel Diaz. Gold Wave auto out of 50. 43 out of 50. That is going to Baltimore. Brandon Bello. Dermis Garcia. 24 Topps Allen Ginter X is coming up next. JJ Bleday. Ooh, and we got a relic. Jonathan India, authentic game used memorabilia. That is going to the Reds. That is out of 99. 69 out of 99. Topps Chrome, authentic relics. And that is going to the red spot. The Reds. This will top load it as well. Love to see that. Grab your spots, guys. Here we go. Next pack. Brandon Lowe. Riley Green. Yeah, Zach Wheeler. Tristan Casas. Don't forget, guys, we have other breaks tonight. We got 6 total. 24 Topps Allen Ginter X is up next. PYT 351. Then we have our Prospect Edition. That's a 3 hobby box break. There's Michael Massey. Oscar Gonzalez. Shea Langoliers rookie. Gunnar Henderson. John Gray. Tim Anderson refractor for the White Sox. DJ LeMahieu, Dalton Varsho. Masataka Yoshida. There's Mitch Haniger out of 199 for the Giants. 128 out of 199. The aqua there. Max Scherzer for the Mets. We got Mike Trout. Stuart Ruiz. Bubba Thompson. Christian Yelich. Andres Jimenez. Bryce Durang. Titans of Bo Bichette. Mike Yastrzemski. J.P. Crawford. 5 packs left. Joey Votto. George Springer. Riley Green, rookie for Detroit. Paul Goldschmidt. Evan Longoria. Spencer Torkelson. Javier Baez. Tyler O'Neill. Leon Sosa. Cannon Smith and Jigba on the refractor, rookie for the Pirates. Mookie Betts, Gabriel Moreno for the Diamondbacks. Manny Machado. Michael Grove on the Prism variation. Michael Vargas. Cade Cavalli. And our final pack of this break. That is Tim Anderson. Freddie Freeman refractor. Garrett Mitchell rookie. And Jordan Walker rookie. Let's top load recap. Then we'll move on to our 24 Allen Ginter X hobby box. Yeah, an auto and a relic out of this one. Out of 199, we had Mitch Haniger for the Giants. Out of 150, Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees spot on the blue. There's our Authentic Game Use memorabilia. 69 out of 99, Jonathan India for the Reds. And then our auto, Yunzanel Diaz out of 50, 43 out of 50. Nice looking card there for the Orioles. That's going to do it for break number 1. PYT 351 is coming up next. I want to see if any of those spots have sold. I've used the links. If they popped up in the chat, use those links to buy any of the remaining teams. There should be a code. You can copy and paste at checkout to get 10% off any and all remaining teams. Let's update our list and then our title. We got 5 teams left in this one. Update our list. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. Pretty sure these have the autos guaranteed. We'll do auto, last auto for 20. Guess correctly, you get 20 in credit using our shop for any breaks, packs, or boxes. All right, here's the teams that are available. We have the Rockies, Astros, Marlins, Rangers, Nationals. If you guys want any of those teams, use the link in the chat. Should be a code to use at checkout to get your 10% off. PYT 351, Topps Allen Ginter X is up next. Guys, here we go. Grab those last teams: the Rockies, Astros, Marlins, Rangers, Nationals. We should have one mini autograph per box. Guess personal on that auto for 20 in credit. Good luck to everybody in this one. Empty box. 18 packs, 8 cards per pack. Pack number 1. Good luck, everybody. Make sure you guys grab those last 5 teams. Let's get this one filled. PYT 352, our prospect editions coming up next. Torrey Hunter. We got Munson, Griffey Jr., Nolan Jones. Oh, is this our auto? That's going to be autograph edition. We got Yamamoto, and that is out of 10. 2 out of 10 on the rookie Yamamoto auto. Very nice hit for the Dodgers. Keep on guessing the player on the last auto because we should have, or we could have more autos. I know we have in the past hit a couple autos before, so keep those guesses coming. Got Justin Steele for the Cubs on the mini. We got our buzzing Sweat Bee. Back. Fernando Tatis. Van Kirk. We got Stan Musial. Luke Gehrig. Rosarena. We got Willie Stargell. We got Tim Raines on the mini. And we got our sister cities. Our next pack. There's Nathan Eovaldi. Santander. We got Gunnar Henderson. We got Dave Parker. Willie Mays. Royce Lewis on the Chrome Refractor. Daniel Fishel. And we got King. Our Westminster Dog cards right there. We'll be posting up a new list of breaks. Make sure you bookmark the future break schedule page. It'll be popping up in the chat. Kodai Senga, Frank Thomas, Jeff Probst, Tom Seaver, Royce Lewis, Aaron Nola, Florida on the mini, and we got our X-ray here of a Cape Porcupine. Logan Webb. We got Drury, Walker, Pedro, R.A. Dickey, Chris Bryant, Willie Mays. We got Daniel the Dog. Nick Castellanos, Chipper Jones, Cody Bellinger, Morikami, Ichiro, Juan Gonzalez. There's a mini of Luis Robert. Another sister cities, Houston, Karachi. This is PYT 351. We have PYT 353, our Prospect Edition 3 hobby box break coming up next. There's Eloy, Dave Winfield, David Wright, Hank Aaron. There's an Ellie Dela Cruz rookie, Westberg rookie. We got Kelsey Whitmore, professional softball player on the mini. Carpenter B on the buzzin' insert. The Hancock rookie, Ronnie Mauricio rookie, and Judge, Austin Riley, Luis Robert, Jeff Bagwell, Jimmy Rollins, and we got Pineapple the Dog on that one. Justin Steele, Anthony Volpe, Zidane Raphael, Starling Marte, or Novoli Marte, Jose Tena, Evan White rookie. We got Rub this card. Enjoy the aroma. That is bacon. Bacon card right there. There's Sage, the poodle. Jose Reyes, Dylan Cease, Todd Rodom, Spencer Torkelson, Nolan Arenado. If anybody's got any questions, I cannot see the chat, so anybody in the chat, if you could help with any questions, I appreciate it. Keep your guesses going. Should be able to see those in the chat. Rewatching the live, so if anybody hits, there's Pablo Lopez. There's the world's tallest mountains. There is another X-ray, and this time a fat-tailed gecko from the Oregon Zoo. We have Jonah Heim, David Ortiz, Vlad Sr., Luke Campanella. There is another auto. So I said keep on guessing those people on the autos. Pete Steinkop, 2 out of 5 on that mini auto. Nice hit, guitarist. Two out of 5, Pete Steinkopf. Dane Raphael mini. We got Hickory the dog. Lee, rookie. Salvador Perez. We got Gary Carter, Roger Clemens, Barry Larkin, Blackburn, Paul Blackburn, George Brett mini, and we have Mick. About 6 packs left here. Again, 24 Prospect Edition baseballs coming up next. Then we got several football breaks. There's Nolan Ryan, there's Kelly, Marcus Simeon, Max Muncy, Christopher Morel, Jordan Montgomery there for the Diamondbacks. The mini of Blake Snell. We got the Paper Wasp on the buzzin'. There's Bob Gibson for the Cardinals, Roberto Clemente, Wade Boggs, Adrian Beltre, Bartolo Colon, Andrew Jones, Anthony Volpe mini, We have Zane the dog. Four packs left. Javier Baez. Katie Ledecky. Joe Mauer. Williams. Or Billy Williams. Jeez. For all the Williams. Derek Jeter. We got Swazinski. Tatis Jr. on the mini. And our sister cities, Salt Lake City and Turin. Last 3 packs coming up. We will do a recap before we move on to our Prospects edition. Nolan Gorman, Ozzie Albies, George Brett, Jimmy Rollins, Kirby Puckett, Johnny Bench, Flag of the World, Indonesia. And how about a Bearded Dragon X-Ray? Last 2 packs coming up. Duke Snyder, Yamamoto rookie, Meadows rookie. We got Bogarts, Mazeroski, Ryan Sandberg, Dustin Kinshrew, songwriter there. And how about Miss P? One of the dog cards there from the Westminster Dog Show. Last pack of this break. Got Thomas, Ramirez, Valdez, Rooker, Soler, Tim Raines, Javier Baez on the mini. And we have Tommy, the pup there. So let's top load recap and move on to our Prospects edition break here in just a moment. Hey guys, if you haven't already, if that future break schedule link is in the chat, click on it, bookmark that page, keep up to date with everything we get scheduled and everything we get listed on eBay. I'm going to do a recap here, then move on to the Prospects edition base. Make sure you guys grab your spots in the rest of tonight's breaks. Got a handful of spots left. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see if I hit. There's the refractor. Royce Lewis. X-rays. Cape Porcupine. Fat-bellied gecko. Bearded dragon. John Stankoff. Pete Stankoff out of 2 out of 5. And Yamamoto rookie auto 2 out of 10. Nice hit for the Dodgers there. 2 really cool autos. That's going to do it for this one. Up next again is that Prospect edition. We should have about 18 autos in there. 3 boxes. I think 6 packs per box. Get that title updated here. Our list updated now as well. Have 3 teams left. Rockies, Pirates, and Nationals are all available. If anybody wants to take them, do so now. This is 24 Prospects Edition Baseball 3 Hobby Box Break, PYT 353. 18 autos per break on average. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, guys, grab those last 3 teams: the Rockies, Pirates, Nationals. This is PYT 353. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. Should have 6 autos per box, 1 per pack. Plus, we'll have a bunch of numbered parallels in here as well. Six packs there. Two boxes there. Box there. All right, guys, that's PYT 353. Good luck to everybody in this one. We have the Rockies, Pirates, and Nationals available. Grab them now. Jake Bloss, Connor Norby, Emilio Petrie, Luke Holman, Chase Alsop, Dylan Cruz. Numbered parallel, that's Fendrick Trimble out of 299. Auto of Travis Sikora. Going to the national spot. Three teams left in this one. Should be a link in the chat with a code to get 10% off. Those remaining teams: Braden Taylor, plus all the other spots that are available tonight as well. Vance Honeycutt, Johnny Farmello, Nick McLean, Peyton Tolley. That one is out of 99. Ethan Anderson on the ping. Seaver King. Jacob Mizorowski for the Brewers. Fractor Auto. Next pack. Up next after this one is our Illusions Football Premium Hobby. PYT 343. Brody Beck. Tom Zagacy. Kendall George. Aces Trey Savage. Middle Petrie out of 199. Jesus Baez. Let's get the base off the back. Young 12 Fernandez. Drew Hackenberg. That's going to be a Mets auto. Ryan Clifford, Kay Denton, Blake Dunn, Kadeem Diallo, Sean Keys. That is out of 149. Kalen Culpepper prepping for the pros. Dominates Tommy White. Ryan Campos is our auto for St. Louis. Catcher Ryan Campos. Auto number 4. Next pack. The booms are possible in this product as well. Be on the lookout. We haven't pulled one of those yet. Kyle Teal, Griffin Herring, Jonathan Clase, Ryan Campos, Mikey Ramiro refractor. Prepping for the pros, Carson Benji. Out of 199, Ryan Johnson for Los Angeles. Yanquel Fernandez, auto for Colorado. Our next pack. Illusions Premium PYT 343 is up next. Bryce McCage, Eric Petoni, JD Gonzalez, Brett Lowerder. For the pros, Tommy White, Yona Tong. We got Noah Schnall, Caden Scarborough. I think this prepping for the pros was numbered. It was, and I missed it. Out of 199, Thomas White. There's a lower Jonah Wong. One of the Mets, one of the top prospects, pitching prospects in baseball. Let's go to this one, next pack. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto. Yoandry Morales, Noble Meyer, Jackson Merrill, Tyshawn Walton, Tanner Hall, Peyton Tolley, Braylon Dougherty out of 99, Thomas Sagasi for the Cardinals on the refractor auto. Whoa. Next pack. We got 3 more breaks tonight. We got 24 Illusions Premium Hobby Football, Donruss Elite 2 International Football Hobby Box Break Football, and then we got 24 Mosaic International Football. So those are the last 3 breaks tonight. They are all football breaks. Grab your spots. LP Langvin, Yvonne Luciano, Bryce Cunningham, Owen Hall, Bryce Matthews. That is out of 149 for Houston. Million Petrie on the ping. Hagen Smith. Joseph Redfield on the refractor auto. Going to Los Angeles. Next pack. Charlie Soto, Tyson Lewis, Luke Little, Jonah Tong, Dylan Cruz, Seaver King. We got Cash Mayfield out of 199. Jake Bloss for Toronto. Next pack. About halfway through this break. We got a bunch of base on the back here. Braylon Payne, David Shields, Alex Clemmy, Griffin Buckholter, Caleb Bonemer, Francisco Villoria, Andrew Walters, Chase Burns for the Reds, Brett Lowerder out of 49, Angel Martinez on the auto. Your guess is in for the player on the last auto. We should have 18 total in this one. Grant Shepardson, Malcolm Moore, Bryce McCage out of 199. Rentaro Saki, Cam Caminetti, Dalton Rushing. We got our base Seaver King and JD Gonzalez. Dalton Rushing auto for the Dodgers. Out of 125. 103 out of 125 on that one. Next pack. That should be the last pack of box number 2. Trey Savage, Sid Fitch, Jorby Vivas, Parker Smith, Jonah Tong, out of 2015, out of 20 going to the Met spot, Hagen Smith, Willow Rio, out of 299, Jake Galoff for Los Angeles. Next pack. Okay, guys, we have 3 breaks left tonight. We're going to be getting scheduled together for future break nights. Use that future break schedule link. Mac Horvath, Arwan Numala, Jacob Melton, Carson Benji, at a 199. Christian Moore. Make sure you guys use the link in the chat for the remaining spots as well. Zach Earhard. We got Chris Cortez. There's Gino Grover, the 3rd on the refractor auto. Next pack. There's Miles Naylor. Joendry Vargas, Jace Bowen, Brett Loader, PJ Morlando out of 99. Christian Scott is our auto. Got Roderick Arias, Bryce Eldridge, Christian Scott. Last 4 packs coming up. Kevin Sim, Fenwick Trimble, Walter Janik, Blake Mitchell, Ryan Clifford. That is out of 199 for the Mets. Dylan Cruz, ping of Ethan Anderson. There's a Nick Kurtz auto for the A's. One's out of 199. He was just catching on there, catching fire, and got hurt. Hope to see him back soon. Our last 3 packs coming up. Halfway through box number 3. Ryan Salone, Walker Martin, Mason Montgomery, Justin Kersted, Luke Keyshaw. That was out of 149. Seaver King, Trey Savage. Yeah, our auto was backwards in that one on the scope. Auto out of 49. 39 out of 49 going to LA. Jacob Wright. We're getting close to the player on our guess, so get those guesses in now. This is the last call for guesses. Joey Oakey, Jacob Wright, Chase McDermott, Alan Facundo, Enrique Bradfield. That one was out of 46, 16 out of 46. Charlie Condon, Dylan Cruz, out of 299. Oh, these autos are starting to come in backwards. Yendel Ricardo. Our last pack in this one before we do our recap of autos. And up next is Illusions PYT 343. Mike Sirota. Cole Craig. Colin Hawk on the Mojo out of 25. 18 out of 25. Jared Thomas. Sebastian Walcott. Kristen Nabsek. Josh Knopf. And Paul Skeens. All right, so let's recap. Then we'll move on to the Illusions. Again, we got 3 breaks left. breaks there. Well, refractor one. Same with this one. Jacob Gonzalez is numbered here. That is out of 49. It Kurtz out of 199. Got, Grover, Jake Loff, all those are base. And we have out of 125. Dalton Rushing, Angel Martinez, Jake Bloss, Joseph Redfield, Thomas Agassi, Joe Natone, Yanquel Fernandez, Brian Campos, Jesus Baez, Jacob Mizorowski on the refractor auto, and Travis Sightwork. That'll do it for break number 3. Let's get the list updated for Illusions Football Premium PYT 343. All right, let's go to that list. We had 3 teams left when we went live. Let's hope we got that one filled. Three teams left. Oh, wait. Prospect. I need Illusions. We got 1 team left in this one. For now, I think we're full. Thanks everyone for helping fill this one. Bear with me as I get the list updated. Chiefs apparently just sold and it's not updating that part of it. Oops. Those guesses in for the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. I think I got this all updated. Here we go. We got 24 Illusions Football Premium Hobby PYT 343. The Chiefs are the only team left. If anybody wants to grab them, use the link in the chat. Should be a code with that link as well to get 10% off. We'll be right back at those guesses in for the player on the last auto. All right, here we go. 334 Illusions, a premium hobby. Grab those Chiefs. 1 auto, 1 min. Get your guesses in for the player on that last auto for 20 in credit. Donruss Elite 2 International Hobby Box break is coming up next. Oh, shoot. That's not how we need to do that. There we go. There's the empty box. And we should have 10 packs, 5 cards per pack. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good luck. Get those guesses in for the player on the auto. I don't like how they do these illusions, flipping them over like that. There's Derrick Henry, Kyle Hamilton, Bryce Young, Adam Thielen out of 25 or 75, 20 out of 75. We have Anthony Richardson. And they have the Chiefs available if somebody hasn't grabbed them. Let me know your guesses on the player on the last auto. Xavier Legette. There's Caleb Williams, Roma Dunze, DJ Moore, Darius Slayton out of 75, 15 out of 75. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Trey Hendrickson, CeeDee Lamb, Braylon Allen. Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, Bo Nix, Cortland Sutton, an amazing Xavier Worthy. Couple of these real quick. Again, guys, get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this break for 20 in credit. We got 2 breaks left tonight. Grab your spots in those. The Chiefs were available in this one. If anybody wants to grab them now, is the time. If you haven't already, if that link for the future break schedule is up, make sure you bookmark that. Keep an eye on the schedule I'll be putting together here for later in this week. We got Troy Franklin, Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, Shining Stars. We got the Tua for the Dolphins. Got DeAndre Hopkins, Austin Eckler, Jaden Daniels, rookie, Terry McLaurin, Brock Purdy, Shining Stars. Bobby Wagner, Terry Bradshaw, Roger Staubach, Joe Montana, Shining Stars of DK Metcalf. 3 packs left. 24 Donruss Elite Football 2 International Hobby Box break is coming up next. PYT 348. And we got the rookie patch auto here of Xavier Legette out of 299. First impressions auto for the Panther spots. 154 out of 299. Dallas Turner rookie. JJ McCarthy. Ooh, Kyler Murray. Game Magicians, that's CJ Stroud. 2 more packs left. We have James Conner, Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Penix. Great Expectations mem out of 75. 5 out of 75. Rookie Javon Baker for the Patriots. Nice hit for the Patriots spot. Shining Stars A.J. Brown. And our final pack of the break. Bijan Robinson. Kirk Cousins. Lamar Jackson. And the first impressions, Ray Davis auto out of 299. 149 out of 299. Go to the Bills spot. And then we got the Jamar Chase. Ray Davis was the guest of this break. That's the Bills spot on the Ray Davis. Let's top load, recap, and then move on to Donruss Elite. Do a recap here. We have the Jaden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix Jr. Out of 75, Javon Baker on the Great Expectations. 3-color mem. Jamar Chase out of 75, Anthony Richardson. Caleb Williams, Darius Slayton out of 75. Braylon Allen on the Cracked Ice Mystique. Bo Nix. And our 2 autos, Xavier Legette and Ray Davis out of 299. The rookie patch autos, Ray Davis, the guest of the break. It's a nice box of Illusions Premium. Hit pretty much every top quarterback except for Drake May, but Patriots got that Javon Baker mem. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Let me get the list updated again. For Donruss Elite International 2 Hobby Box Break. Let's see what we got left here. 1 team left in this one. Seattle Seahawks are available. Still have time to grab the Seahawks if you want. Use the link. There should be one in the chat with a discount. You can get 10% off any of those remaining teams we have. There's our list. Your names are on the left. Your teams are on the right. Get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel for 20 in credit. We'll be right back with PYT 348 in just a moment. All right, here we go. Second to last break. 5 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. We got 2 boxes here. Donruss International Hobby Box Break. It's a 2-box break. Seahawks are available if anybody wants to grab them. Mosaic International Hobby is coming up next. That is another 2024 football break. Kid Reporter card. Zaire Franklin's our first numbered card out of 99. Going to the Colts. 3 out of 5, Travis Etienne for the Jags on the die cut. And out of 999, Isaiah Davis. Loaded with numbered parallels here. Eli Manning, Jacoby Myers. Next pack. Kellen Winslow on the Elitist. Justin Herbert. We got Tua. Brandon Ayuk. Brian Robinson Jr. Out of 399, we got Marquise Colton for the Saints. Isaiah Pacheco, Trey Hendrickson, Zaire Franklin, Travis Kelce. Thurman Thomas, Aaron Rodgers, Michael Vick, Jared Goff, Antonio Gates. Kid Reporter card. Tyler Guyton out of 249 for the Cowboys. TJ Hawkinson, George Pickens, Max Crosby, Devon Achane. We're going to top load what we have so far. Get those guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel in this one for 20 in credit. Mosaic Football is up next. When we went live, we had like 3 or 4 teams, 4 or 5 teams, something like that left. On that one, PYT 349 is coming up right after this one. It'll be the last break of the night. Back. The Elite, Jamar Chase, Garrett Wilson, Chuba Hubbard, Cameron Bynum, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Travis Kelce out of 399 for the Chiefs, Jalen Johnson, Sam Laporta, Zay Flowers, Alvin Kamara, Xavier Worthy on the rookie list, Will Levis, Daron Payne, Kyle Shanahan, Chris Jones. We got a Kid Reporter card out of 249, DJ Moore. Out of 999, Sione Vaki, Baker Mayfield, Kyron Williams, Jaden Reed. 3 packs left. We got an auto. Nice hit here. Rookie Jamari Thrash on the turn of the century auto out of 499. That's going to the Cleveland Browns spots. Auto's not guaranteed. It's nice to hit that. Jamari Thrash for the Browns out of 499. Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Brian Burns, Trevor Lawrence. Last 2 packs. Again, Mosaic Football International Hobbies up next. Out of 84, that is Troy Franklin for Denver. Alex Singleton, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Bernie Kosar, Travis Etienne. We have out of 349, Jerome Ford, full throttle. Jerome Ford is the guest of the break. Chris Long, Nico Collins, Tyler Algier, and DeAndre Hopkins. Let's top load recap, and then we'll move on to the last break of the night. Our Mosaic International is coming up next. A lot of numbered parallels coming out of these international hobby boxes here. Nice mix of teams on these numbered ones as well. Travis Kelce out of 399. Out of 249, DJ Moore. Out of 999, Sione Vaki. Out of 84, Troy Franklin. Out of 349, the guest of the break was Jerome Ford. Out of 99, Zaire Franklin. Out of 5, 3 out of 5, Travis Etienne. Elite Series die cut. Out of 999, that is Isaiah Davis for the Jets. Out of 399, Marquise Colston for the Saints. Out of 249, that is Tyler Guyton. And our auto out of 499 was Jamari Thrash for the Browns. Set for the Browns. All right, let's move on to our last break of the evening. Okay, guys, bookmark that future break schedule page so you can see all the breaks we schedule and get a head start on the ones I'm going to be scheduling here in the next day or so. Oh, excuse me. Let's update our title. All right. This is our Mosaic International Hobby. We are full on this one. Let me update the title here. Okay, this is the last break of the night. I think I got this all updated. Here we go. Seattle down here at the bottom. You guys are going to guess the player on the last gold wave parallel. Should have at least one gold wave parallel. You're going to guess the player on that parallel for 20 in credit. Get those guesses in. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go, guys. Last break of the night. It is our Mosaic International Hobby. You're guessing the player on the last of the Mosaic Gold Waves. Should have at least one of those per box. 60 cards per box. 12 packs, 5 cards per pack. You can find the stained glass, micro mosaics. Red Wave autographs are possible, not guaranteed. That's our empty box. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Pack number 1. Get those guesses in. Hit a big gold wave. Oh, we got an auto. Let's save that to the end. Hold auto. We'll save our auto till last. Do a guess Whether it's the gold wave or the auto, you're guessing the player on it. Either one, if you hit on one of them, you'll get 20 in credit. Josh Palmer, Ken Anderson. We got a silver Buda Baker. You get a 2-for-1 guess. Johnny Wilson, Chris Braswell. Guess one player, and if they are on either the last gold wave or that auto, you'll get 20 in credit headed your way. Quay Walker, TJ Watts, Isaiah Pacheco on the silver. There's a Bo Nix rookie. And Roman Wilson. Devonta Smith, Eddie George, silver Tony Richardson, Audric Estime, and Adonai Mitchell rookies. Cole Kmet, Charles Haley, silver Anthony Gold for the Colts, Michael Penix, Jermaine Burton, Raheem Mostert. There's a red wave, Jonathan Allen for the Commanders. That is out of 9, 6 out of 9. Nice hit for the Commanders. Geno Stone going to the Bengals. Terrion Arnold, Devontae Walker, kid reporter card. Forrest Buckner, Brian Mitchell, silver Ramondre Stevenson, Trevondre Sweat, Jordan Travis, Myles Garrett, Bo Nix on the debut. It's got like water spots or something on that one. We got Ladd McConkey on the silver. Ladd McConkey regular and Anthony Gold regular. 4 packs left plus our auto. Max Crosby, Mark Brunell, silver Daniil Hunter going to the Texans. Mike Sanders-Frill, J.C. Latham. We have pulled the Sanders-Frill 1 of 1 out of here. Not remember if it's the base of the auto. Jesse Bates, Tyreek Hill, Christian McCaffrey on the silver. Guess the player on the last gold wave and or auto. You get 20 in credit if it's your player on either of those. Kellen Bullock, Bryant Thomas. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Austin Eckler, silver Vinny Testaverde, Javon Baker, Jalen Polk. Back. We have Patrick Surtain, Malik Neighbors, silver Fashanu, Jamari Thrash, and Michael Hall. Looks like we won't get a gold wave, but we do have the auto in here. Let's set that aside real quick. Trey Benson, silver debut. Marshawn Nealon, Fashanu. So this is the guess of the break. Good luck. Ayuk. Joe Staley is the guess of the break on the Scripps auto for the 49ers. Joe Staley. Scripps auto, red wave. Let's do a quick recap, then we'll sign off. And guys, follow that future break schedule. I'll be getting the schedule together for later in the week. We have the Jonathan Allen for the Commanders. I got a stack here too that I'll top load. I just did the waves and autos here. 6 out of 9. And our Joe Staley red Scripps wave auto for the 49ers. He was the guess of the break. All right, guys, that'll do it for the breaks tonight. So we will be coming back with some breaks here later in the week. Grab your spots and all the breaks we got listed. You guys have a great night. We'll see you soon.